All right, so are you ready to really boost your small business marketing? In today's episode, we're diving into 3 marketing tricks every small business should be doing right now, no matter what. This is going to be awesome.
1 nerd, 2 nerds, 3 nerds, 4 marketing nerds do so much more. Over hill and highway, the nerd buggies go. Come along and bring you the Marketing Nerd Show. La 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 la.
Welcome to the Marketing Nerds podcast. I'm your host, Noah Grant.
And I'm Ellie Marks. This is so cool. We're starting off this episode with talking about 3 important marketing tricks every small business should be doing but aren't.
That's right. These are 3 important marketing tools all small businesses should be using no matter what. If you don't have these 3, you're leaving money on the table.
We're going straight to the stuff that really makes a difference.
Yeah, you know what they say. Get the fundamentals right, and you're already halfway there.
Okay, so first up, your website. It's your virtual storefront.
Right? Yes, that's right.
It's 2024. Everybody's got a website. What makes one really stand out these days?
Think about it this way. You walk into a store, it's dimly lit, messy, and you can't find anything. What do?
I'm out of there.
Exactly. Your website needs to be the opposite. Bright, inviting, easy to get around. People should instantly get what you're all about. And just like a physical storefront, it needs a clear call to action. How can people contact you? How can they do business with you?
So it's not just about looking good. It's got to be crystal clear what you do and why someone should pick you over the competition.
Exactly. But let's say you've got a fantastic website, one that would make even the pickiest designer happy. How do people even find it in the first place? That's where Google My Business comes in.
Oh yeah, Google My Business. I've heard of it, but I never really dived into what it actually does.
Like a free tool from Google. You can manage how your business appears in search results and on Google Maps. It's where people find your contact info, your hours, location reviews, all that. Think of it as your business card living online. And if you add videos to your profile on Google, that will build an incredible amount of trust and credibility. And you got to make sure all those details are correct and consistent with your website and any other online listings you have.
Consistent. You mean if my hours are different on my website versus Google My Business? That could actually hurt me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Inconsistent information makes your business look unprofessional, untrustworthy even.
And if you have videos showing what your business is all about, that would shoot your credibility through the roof.
Imagine a potential customer trying to call you, but they find 3 different phone numbers listed in different places. They might just give up and go with a competitor whose information is clear and consistent.
Okay, so we've got a website that's our digital welcome mat. And Google My Business is like our online business card. Now we need a way to get those customers coming back for more. Email marketing. I'll admit, I kind of thought email was a bit, outdated in this whole age of social media and everything.
I get it. It's easy to think that way. But email marketing is far from dead. It's actually a superpower for small businesses because you can build those direct relationships with your audience. No algorithm deciding who sees your content or anything.
Okay, I'm listening. Tell me more about how this email magic works.
Think of it as nurturing leads. A lead is basically a potential customer. They're interested in your business, but not quite ready to buy yet. Email marketing lets you stay top of mind with them. You deliver valuable content right to their inbox. You build a connection over time.
So it's not just blasting out sales pitches left and right.
Definitely not. It's about providing value, sharing helpful tips or insights about your industry, offering exclusive promotions, or just staying in touch. Then, when they are ready to buy, you'll be the first business they think of.
All right, I'm starting to see the light here with email. Let's say I've got a website that's really good at getting people to sign up for emails. What kind of content should I be sending them?
This is where it gets fun. You can send welcome sequences. You introduce new subscribers to your brand, offer lead magnets like free ebooks or checklists so you give them immediate value, and you can segment your list to send super targeted messages, like you could segment based on what they've bought before or their interests, even their location. And adding videos to your email gives that personal touch your competition is likely not doing.
Okay, segmentation, lead magnets, got it. I'm already seeing how email can be so powerful for building those relationships with customers. But let's be honest, sometimes a personal touch isn't enough. We live in a world where people really rely on what others are saying, especially online.
You're totally right, and that's where online reviews come in. But before we dive into all that, let's take a quick break. Grab your coffee, take a breather, and stick around because when we come back, we'll show you how to turn your reviews into one of your most powerful marketing tools.
Oh, hey, sounds juicy.
Hey there. business owner, marketer, or creative genius. Thanks for tuning into the Marketing Nerds podcast. We're here to mix things up, drop some knowledge bombs, and sprinkle a little marketing magic into your day. Every episode is jam-packed with insider tips, cutting-edge trends in video production, AI sorcery, and marketing hacks to turn you into the smartest, savviest marketer on the block. Stick with us, and not only will you keep up with the competition, you'll leave them wondering what hit them. So hit like, smash that subscribe button, and join the nerd party over at marketingnerds.ai. We promise it's way more fun than it sounds.
Think about the last time you were checking out a product or service online. Did you look at the reviews?
All the time. I practically live on those review sites. It's social proof, right? Seeing what other people are saying gives me that extra push to actually buy something.
Exactly. And from a business standpoint, positive reviews are like gold. They build trust credibility. They can even help you show up higher in search results.
Okay, so how do we get more of those glowing reviews? Should we be like begging customers to leave them?
Well, you don't want to be pushy about it. But there's nothing wrong with gently encouraging satisfied customers to share their experience. You can make it easy for them. Like include links to your review pages on your website or in your email signature, even on receipts.
That's a great tip. But let's face it, not every review is going to be a rave. How do we deal with those negative reviews that pop up sometimes?
This is where things get interesting. The marketing nerds actually see negative reviews as opportunities.
Really? I've always felt like those negative reviews were something to be scared of, like a stain on your business's reputation.
It's natural to feel that way, but hear me out. A negative review, especially if you handle it well, can actually show potential customers that you care, that you're willing to go the extra mile. Think about it how a business responds to criticism. It can be just as telling as how they handle praise.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Give me an example of how to turn a negative review into a positive.
Okay, let's say a customer leaves a negative review complaining about a long wait time. Instead of ignoring it or getting defensive, you can respond publicly. Acknowledge their frustration, apologize for the inconvenience. You could even offer them a discount on their next visit.
So it's about being transparent and taking ownership, showing potential customers that you're listening and trying to improve.
Exactly. And sometimes a thoughtful response can even win back a disgruntled customer. They might even become a loyal advocate for you.
That's a win-win. Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here. A website that's our online home base, a Google My Business profile to help people find us, email marketing to build those relationships, and online reviews to show we can be trusted. It feels like a lot to juggle, especially for someone just starting out.
You're not wrong. It's easy to get overwhelmed with all the different marketing stuff out there. That's why the marketing nerds talked about prioritizing and optimizing.
What exactly do they mean by that?
Well, instead of trying to do everything at once, focus on getting those core strategies we talked about working really well. Think of it like building a house. You need a solid foundation first, your website, Google My Business, before you start adding on extra rooms or fancy landscaping like social media or paid advertising.
Okay, that makes sense. Master the basics before diving into the more complicated stuff. But with marketing always changing, how do we make sure we're not falling behind?
That's where being adaptable comes in. What works today might need tweaking tomorrow. The key is to stay informed about new trends and technologies. But don't chase every shiny object that comes along.
So it's about finding that balance between sticking to a plan and being flexible enough to adjust when you need to.
Precisely. And remember, marketing is a journey, not a destination. It's about constantly learning, experimenting, and refining your approach.
All right, I'm feeling pumped up and ready to take action. Let's recap those key takeaways one last time for our listeners.
First, you need a website that not only looks good, but also clearly tells people what you do and why they should choose you.
Then make sure your Google My Business profile is all set. It's got to be accurate and match the info on your website and stuff.
Right, and don't forget about email marketing. It's a seriously powerful way to build those relationships with your customers.
And those online reviews, manage them like a pro. Even the not-so-good ones can be a chance to shine.
Exactly. Focus on these core strategies first. Get them working really well. That's how you build a solid foundation for marketing success.
This has been super helpful. You've given our listener a clear plan to follow. But something keeps coming back to me. We talked a lot about getting NGW customers, but what about keeping the ones we already have?
Ah, yes, the customer retention challenge. It's often overlooked, but it's so important. Getting new customers can cost a lot of money. But keeping your existing customers happy, that's a really cost-effective way to boost your bottom line.
Okay, so how do we turn one-time buyers into loyal fans? The kind who keep coming back for more.
Think about the businesses why you keep going back to. What makes them special?
I guess it's a few things. Obviously, they have great products or services, but it's also that feeling that they really appreciate my business. You know, like maybe they send a handwritten thank you note, or they have a loyalty program that makes me feel valued.
Exactly. It's about going beyond just a transaction. You got to build genuine relationships. Personalization is key. Remember what a customer likes. Offer them suggestions based on that, or just simply acknowledge that they're a loyal customer. Little things like that can make a big difference.
It sounds so simple, but it's amazing how many businesses miss that. They get so caught up in chasing new customers that they forget about the ones they already have.
There's a saying, one customer well taken care of could be more valuable than $10,000 worth of advertising.
So true. Word-of-mouth marketing is still the best kind of advertising. Happy customers become your biggest fans. They tell their friends and family about you.
And online, that word of mouth spreads even further through reviews and social media shares.
So on top of everything else we talked about, our listeners should really prioritize customer retention. It's not just about getting new customers in the door. It's about building relationships that last.
Absolutely. It's about creating an experience that makes customers want to come back again and again.
This deep dive has been packed with useful advice. We covered everything from building a strong online presence to mastering customer relationships.
It's a lot to take in, but remember, you don't have to do it all at once. And if you want to free up your time and focus on your business, the Marketing Nerds are right there with you. Visit marketingnerds.ai, where you will find online courses to learn these tricks on your own, or just hire us.
And never stop learning. The world of marketing is always changing. Stay curious, experiment, find what works best for you and your business.
We can't wait to see what you achieve. Until next time, happy marketing.